Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is London's Hair coming to you today with another video. In today's video, I just wanted to give you guys a slow-mo, some type of detailed video on how to do stitch feed-in braids on 4C hair. I thought it was an interesting video and would be interesting because her hair is like, this is her natural hair color, like this ginger color. So I said, you know what, I don't want to do a too long of a video, but I do want to do like a how-to video to make it super detailed. Now I do use the ebin edge tamer for all my clients. Now people do complain about the edge tamer because they state that it can be flaky, so you have to always make sure that you put mousse and all that stuff at the end, so make sure that it doesn't have that white cast, okay? But it does hold very well, okay? So here I am, guys. I'm just going to, so I love to pre-part the hair. I think it's about 8 braids that I'm doing, 6 or 8 braids. I can't really remember. It looks like it's about 6 or 7 actually. So once I pre-part, and pre-parting is just basically mapping out where exactly all the braids are gonna go. If you are a beginner braider or even an experienced braider, at the beginning you do realize that whenever you are braiding hair, sometimes you may not have enough room for a braid, and this is where pre-parting definitely helps combat not having enough space. Okay, so here I am putting that edge tamer on both sides of the braid, and I am smoothing it in with my rat tail comb. Try not to use a comb without the teeth attachment. With all the teeth attached, it will make sure that you get that smooth finish, okay? Because, you know, if it has that gap right there, you're not going to be able to kind of smooth at that part. So just be mindful of that. Or you can use an edge brush. Either one pretty much works. So you do want to work that product into the hair and make sure it's smooth on all the sides. And then you're going to part horizontal at the front, just the beginning of the braid, and you're going to part vertical in the middle. Just do like a middle part in the middle of the braid and put that product in between there. That when you do that, guys, it makes sure that the product is distributed all around the hair and not just on the outside, so that way all the hair is smooth and not just the outside hairs, okay? So what I like to do is I like to start off with like 2 turns, and then I'm going to use my rat tail comb, as you guys can see, and literally use that to part a stitch. All right, that definitely helps, especially if you don't have nails or you have super long nails that do not have like rounded edges. Those square nails are not going to do the part you want. So once I do that, guys, I'm going to just kind of braid a little piece of add-in hair with that and go on the other side. I am missing a nail, but you know, disregard that. As you guys can see, so there is a trick to that. Even though you may see what I'm doing, let me go ahead and explain to you guys what exactly I'm doing. So I only add hair from one side because that allows me to control the hair. Some people add hair on the left and the right side. I'm not able to control the hair the way I want to, so I just like to add on one side. Make sure you do have a accumulation, basically a lot of little pieces of hair sitting somewhere, so that way you can just kind of grab and go. This is the second piece I am adding because I'm back on that left side. Now I'm left-handed, so I like to add hair from that side because that's my dominant hand, and it just feels more comfortable and more secure that way. If you're right-handed, I'm pretty sure you're comfortable adding hair from the right side, okay? But I'm going to, you know, braid to the left, braid to the right, smooth out the roots on that part, and then use that rat tail comb on the rat tail part. I mean, not the rat tail part, guys, just the comb part. When you're doing the stitch with the comb part, you're basically getting that good grip that you want, as well as getting that good part that you want. If you're using the rat tail part to part, you're not going to be able to kind of get that good grip from the root that you want. Yeah, so I'm going to just do that stitch, and then I'm on the back on the left side. I have the other piece of braiding hair that I did add. You guys do see that I do smooth with the rat tail part before I stitch if I see like waves in the roots that I need to kind of straighten. You get what I'm saying? So yeah. Now when I do add hair, I'm only adding half of the hair strand, and then I'm adding the other half when I get back to that same side that I added the hair in. You guys can see once I stitch, I grab really close to the root, so that way I have that good grip immediately. And then I'm going to pull on the ends just to kind of make sure I have that clear grip. And then once I am done with that, I'm going to move back to the other side. I'm moving back to that left side. Now, it takes forever to do stitch braids. This stuff, especially these big ones, guys, because you have to really be clean with your parting. Like, stitch braids take me like 3 hours for 6 braids, guys. It takes forever, like 25 probably minutes per braid, 25-30 minutes per braid, guys. Well, I'm gonna say 20 minutes because I do braid the ends at the end, and then I dip, and then I do the edges, you know, a lot of stuff. So in total, it takes about 2.5 to 3 hours for like 6 braids. So charge your worth, guys. You don't charge literally by the style, you charge how long it's gonna take. That is my advice. If a style only takes an hour or 30 minutes or 40 minutes, and you're not using that much product and stuff like that to add to the cost, then don't charge an arm and a leg for something that takes 30 to 60 minutes. Now, anything that takes over an hour and you have to use different products and all that stuff, add that into your cost, okay? So I just wanted to say that, guys, but I'm just literally just repeating exactly what I said. I'm not going to like braid the whole entire hair because that would be what, a 30-minute video. So I'm just going to do about 10 to 11 to 12 minutes of this video so you guys can see what I'm doing. If you need to replay it, you can replay it. Everything that I am using will be in the description box below. Most of the things are definitely available on Amazon because, you know, the girls love Amazon. All right. Yeah, guys, like I said, I did 6 braids. I think the cost, I do about $20 per braid or $25 per braid. I can't remember. Yeah, probably like $25 per braid. That's usually how I do it, especially when you want like those big braids like that. The more braids you have, I do kind of decrease in the pricing, only because it just doesn't require that much skill as lower braids do. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just kind of, if she has 10 braids, I'm not gonna do $25 per braid because Lord have mercy, that would be like $300-400 for some braids. Cornrows, it doesn't make sense. So if you have like 10 braids, I probably do like $10 or $15 per braid. You get what I'm saying? Because it just doesn't make sense. I have to figure out like, what would I pay? And I'm not paying no $400 for no cornrows. Ain't happening. No. All right, guys, so I am back on YouTube, guys. Yeah, so I will talk to y'all in my next video. If you have any questions, comment below. But your girl is back on YouTube. Let's get it.